Good morning, everybody. Back here to my big stumping project. Donnie dropped the dozer off after I left that day. Got the fuel trailer this morning. Back here from the trip and everything. First thing I'm going to do is jump on the 220, finish stacking some of this stuff up. May get on the small dozer and kind of rake through all this and kind of get me a nice little level staging area right here where I can turn around a little bit better and park the equipment without all these roots and everything. So let me go ahead and fire this up, finish stacking that pile up, and maybe make another one, and then I'll jump on the little Komatsu and rake through this. Let's get some more stumps picked up here so they have dried out very good. Getting dug up for about 2 weeks now. A couple of these still got a fair amount of dirt on them. Trying to rake around a little bit, get that broke loose. That one might have to stay on there a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. So I'm going to grab these and grab that brush, pile it on top of the pile. So I've got brush in the pile, kind of some mixed in, some in the center, some mixed in. And then I'll put all this on top, and then I'll set that on fire, and that'll get that, obviously not today, but when I do burn, kind of get all that going, and that should help get all that nice and hot. So we go through here and pick out all the big stuff and put that in the pile, and the smaller stuff, the pine straw and little sticks and stuff that got raked up when I was pushing it, I'm just going to put it here at the base. And as the pile burns, it'll kind of smolder through there and take care of that. But I don't want to pile all that up on top, and then it gets all wet and cruddy and it doesn't really want to burn too well. Trying to leave it all nice and loose there in the pile. That way, you kind of see it. I mean, it was packed down right here with the dozer. How once it gets wet, it kind of stays wet. But all this stuff right here will still burn, but just not as good as a pile of nice dry sticks. Stack a little more of this up, and then jump on the dozer, blade through there, and get all the little stuff up. Then probably do a little more raking before starting another section to get ready to stump and to get some more of these bad boys out of the ground and ready to be piled up. All right, got 2 piles piled up here. All that stuff is now cleaned up and put into these piles. I'm going to go jump on the Komatsu Dozer and run through here and try to rake out some of the small stuff. It does a little bit better job trying to get the smaller stuff out than the D6 does. So I'm going to run through here for the next hour or so, rake that up, and then it's going to be lunchtime. Everything is raked now. Got some stumps to push up over there, but I'll use the D6. I'm going to jump on that real quick, go up here and rake through that whole corner right there, push all the brush over here to the excavator and expose all those stumps so I can start working on clearing that section from there all the way up to the road and down the rest of this week. Well, that didn't take long to work up an appetite. Well, at least lunches are made easy now. Let me show you why. And this is why. With Factor, fresh, never frozen meals, no prep, no mess, ready to eat in 2 minutes. And now with the job site power source, these are easier than ever. I bet you didn't see that coming. So Factor meals have saved me so much time. As you know, I work in a lot of remote areas, which means taking a simple lunch break means, you know, an hour round trip. So that's an hour every day that I have going somewhere to get a hot meal. With this, literally 2 minutes in the microwave and I'm ready to eat. So I'll be honest, I'm not one for trying new things very often. I'm pretty set in my ways, but this has been a changer. You literally go online, a few clicks, type in your address, and these are at your house. There's no more going to the grocery store, waiting in line, prepping for meals, clean up, all that. You literally throw that in the microwave and in 2 minutes you're eating lunch or dinner. So at night it's great. You'll be able to come home, refrigerator, put it in the microwave, and you're ready to eat. Let's see how easy this is. It's literally this easy. 1, 2, 2 minutes, and we wait. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. Honestly, I don't want to stop eating to talk, but if you want to try these, head over to factor75.com. Click on the link below and use the code LetsDig50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. So they have over 35 different meals to choose from. Like I said, it's super easy. Go on the website, click what you want, click the dates you want shipped to your house, and it'll be there and you can enjoy it for dinner or lunch. Link is in the description. That is factor75.com. Use the promo code LetsDig50, all caps, for 50% off your first order. I'll catch you on the next meal. I'll start up the D6. I got to pull it over there and put some fuel in it. I ran it a fair amount the other day, and it wasn't full when I brought it here. Fire in the hole. we busted a hose. Literally just cut the camera off. Oh boy. That's exciting. Nice hydraulic oil everywhere. Let's see. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to push. Wonder if I can. The blades raised up. Which hose is it? All over the motor. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Hydraulic fluid everywhere. Mm-hmm. All over the manifold. That's how fires start. Well, lucky for me, that didn't happen. Huh. I guess I need to see if I can back up without oil going over. I got to get the blade down so I can get that door open. Oh boy. Oh shit, we got fire. Well, that was exciting. A video was not worth my time, as you can imagine. But I got the fire put out, I think. Of course, my fire extinguisher right here was not working, so I threw dirt on it till it went out. Lovely. Lovely. All right, what hose busted? I'd say the top or the bottom one. I guess I'll just change both of them. We don't need that to happen again. Oh boy. All right, so I've sat here and watched it for a little bit. I got the fire extinguisher to finally spray, and sprayed a little bit on there just to kind of maybe soak up some of that oil and calm that down a little bit. What I'm going to do is I got a bottle in there to catch the oil before it runs down in between the motor there. I'm going to try to take the excavator and push this back a little bit and give me some more room over there. On the other side, it's all up in the bushes. The hoses over there, I'm going to get 4 new hoses. I think they're all the same, but I'm going to take one off and measure it whenever it cools off enough to be able to touch it. Let's see. I need to just shove it back about 6 or 8 feet. I did pretty good. The bottle stayed right there to catch all the oil the whole time. I just decided it was just going to be easier just to pull the dozer over here and get it out of the cut over there where it's not in all the briars and crap, so it can actually be worked on. And I can pull the truck up here for tools. So let me see what it takes to start getting some of these hoses off. I'm gonna measure them, make sure they're all the same. They look all the same, but at least get that bottom one and probably go ahead and change the top one out too, and then get 2 hoses for the other side as well. Alrighty. This is bent. By the previous owner, so therefore I don't have my, yes I do, no I don't, yes I do. Of course, still not gonna fit. Well, it just goes to show you never know what's gonna happen during the day in this type of work. Oh well, at least everything went, I guess, as good as it could have gone. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. I'm gonna go dig up some stumps for a little bit. Let's dig up some stumps now and get my mind off the dozer. Still a little flustered over that. I mean, hoses bust all the time and stuff like that. I mean, it's just nothing you can do about that. I hit that stump right in front of me. I was pushing and it just put a lot of pressure on it and just popped it. And I got the dozer shut off. I should have never started it back up to back it up. It just, it put that oil or that fire or oil right where it, you know, it must have hit the turbo or something, and that was enough to set it on fire. Like I said, you know, I don't know what I was thinking. Shouldn't have never done it, but I did. But luckily, got it put out, and it doesn't appear to have any damage whatsoever. I mean, it wasn't a big fire as you saw there. I threw the camera down, it shut off. Got my fire extinguisher, I couldn't get the spray. Finally got some dirt thrown in there and put it out. Got some bottles of water, and then I was able to get the fire extinguisher to spray. I guess it's set out the sun, seized up or something, a little push down pin on it. But I normally keep a fire extinguisher in all the equipment. I got one behind the seat in all the excavators, one in the truck. It's just, you know, I try to be prepared. I guess I'll update the one on the dozer now. Get something a little bit better. But I'll worry about that tomorrow. The motor needs to cool down anyways, it's hot. It's hard to work on stuff when the fluid's all hot, so just let it sit overnight and worry about it tomorrow. It was this stump right here. That's the one that did it. stumps up, and then I'll come in here with the Komatsu tomorrow if I haven't got my dozer fixed. I gotta go get those hoses, or get the hoses off. Always something. But I'll get these all dug up, and I'll have a little clearer spot. I can finish pushing through the rest of that with the little dozer. I don't like taking the little dozer through the cut over stuff. It's rough on the undercarriage. I don't mind taking the old one that's better built for rugged terrain. It's not great for it either, but I'd much rather beat and bang over stumps with that dozer than the newer one. Well, I was able to get all the stumps popped up that I, over the area I raked with the 6 before it went down. So I'll come in here in the morning with the Komatsu dozer and rake through this in that section right there to get all the branches and everything out. And then I can finish stumping that, and then probably rake this front section between here and the road and go through there and get all those stumps out as well. So all in all, still made progress today, and had my fair share of breakdowns there, but it's like that some days. So be back tomorrow to get some more done.